In high school, when you come to college, you're looking for freedom and you really don't have like a goal. When you're in college, you gotta learn how to like buckle down and be like, okay, after this is life. My name is Sophia Austin. I'm class of 2021 and I major in computer information systems. My original major was criminal justice. If I didn't truly think about my life and listen to the people who was around me that saw my creativity, I would have stayed with criminal justice and would have been miserable.
She changed her major and she made the adjustments because we knew she would. She's already shown that she can make those adjustments on the soccer field. After her freshman year, that's when kind of the switch went on for her. She went from an athlete to a student athlete very quickly.
My mom taught me one thing, and she taught me to get a job that I would enjoy instead of getting a job just for the money. So I felt like I need to make that big step and say, you know what, let's take a risk and go for computer information systems than sticking to something that I know I'm gonna make a lot of money off of it, but I know I'm not gonna enjoy it. Freshman year, it definitely took me a while to get comfortable.
The very first game she played, she scored in the first minute of the game, and she scored in the 89th minute of the game. On the field, it was very clear that we had a player and we had an impactful player. It was off the field that, you know, like every kid, they all need a little push or a nudge or a little direction.
From East Hartford, New Haven is only like 40 miles, but it felt like I was taking my life and moving all the way to Florida. That was like the first time I was ever away from my family. I was scared. It felt kind of uncomfortable at first. I was going to leave, but my mom was like, you can't just walk away. You don't know the opportunities that this college can put you at. Now I'm definitely comfortable. If I would have stayed in East Hartford, I felt like I wouldn't have matured and I wouldn't have been the person that I am today.
It wasn't till, you know, sophomore, junior, now her senior year, where that voice that was she projected on the field would now come out vocally. Soph was our voice in a lot of those instances where I had no perspective. It took her coming into her own, and that was part soccer, it was part Alberta. So you can grow in any direction you want to grow if you have the right support system around you.
Coach Nick was the one that kept me looking at my grades and made sure that I was on it, because if I wasn't on it, I know he was, and I didn't want him to be on it before me. Another person that kept me on my grades was my friend Maddie. She was the mom of the group, so she was like, nah, like all my kids, we're all graduating. she said no grade slip up, C's are not acceptable, we're all gonna graduate together. My dad's my best friend. I can't play soccer without him on the sideline. I got him into soccer and now I can't get him out. I play soccer for my dad and I get my grades up for my mom. So I want to make them happy, and I want to walk the stage and make sure I put a smile on their face. Alberta's definitely helped me realize that I can do anything at this school if I really wanted to.
Soph has one of the highest motors that we've ever coached. It is nonstop until you have to drag her off the field and give her an inhaler. I know it will translate to her career and her life and whatever passion she wants to take on.
To be honest, I'm scared of graduating. You're used to being in school. You're used to being like, all right, after this grade, you got the next grade. After this grade, you got the next one. Now I surpassed the grades. Like, I'm done. So I was scared to come here. So obviously me being scared always leads up to something good. So I'm ready for it.